Okay, well, this is not the way to do it. Maybe I'll get some people here. Okay, today in Jim Miller's garden, I'm out here. I'm going to harvest some bok choy and Napa cabbage. Maybe describe my plan for this coming year. All right. Yeah, this is not how it's supposed to work, but I'm going to cut some leaves off this Napa cabbage. It bolted. It's starting to bloom, and I'm taking some of the leaves. And I use these in hot pot, put it in the soup, let it cook for a while, and then mix it in with the meat of my choice. It goes really well with pork, raw pork, like pork belly and onions. And I had peppers during the summer. Now I don't have any peppers to go with it anymore. A nice big leaf. And I need some viewers. They may show up here. Nice thing about winter, there's no bugs eating stuff. It's working pretty well, cutting and I'll cut you too. Oh, I need some viewers. Where are you? Okay. That's good for that. I got a viewer. Feel free to chat. In Jim Miller's garden. I'm out here cutting bok choy and Napa cabbage. This is Napa cabbage. I got this plant completed. The thing is, I can't cover this during colder weather anymore because it's too tall. And we're supposed to get got 15 viewers. That's more like it. I got a thumbs up. That's great. Yes, and I think Weather Channel's got like 17 degrees, and this plant might kill it. It's not, really can't cover it anymore because it got too tall. So I'm getting the leaves off of it for hot pot. 23 viewers, and where's those chats? And here's some cabbages I planted last summer. That one's trying to make a head. Which one was it? Oh, there's this one. This one, the groundhog ate the top out of it. It came back. And I trapped the groundhog, and he's sleeping over there. He probably won't get up. He'll be corn next year or something. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go through my garden plan a little bit. I think I'm going to try tomatoes. I got some starter plants going in the house, and I'm going to go in here right now real quick and show what I've started. I'm going to take this box. It's windy today, and I got to take this box. If I left it in the garden, it would have. I got 2 thumbs up. That's great. No chats. I'll come in here and see what got started. Let's see. Oop, that tomato. I got a tomato in this flower pot. and it had to come inside. I got to get a better pole for that. I need a light. Let's see. My production values. Okay, have something to be desired. Okay, let's see. And I planted a whole bunch of stuff in these little pots, and it's kind of a bit disappointing so far that, like this here, this is probably bok choy, and I planted it real. I was trying. Yeah, that's bok. I put it just you know, you take a little pinch of seed, and then you end up with like 20 plants. And here's one that's, what are you? You're more bok. You are bok choy. Okay, that's Napa. Or wait a minute. It's probably Napa. Hold on. Did I label it? It just says cabbage. It might be cabbage. And here's here's some tomatoes. And I wrote on them a little bit, but what I wrote on these tomatoes, this one's got a lot in it. That's great. And this one's got like 3. And I wrote on the outside, but those, I think watering them made the ink disappear. So I'm just guessing. I think I got, these could be, I planted some early girls and beefsteaks and celebration. Here's a plant here that just got 1. Heck, I can't see what it is. Not a good job planting. And a lot of these are empty. It might be like this one here just started growing. And this one here, so I think these are weeds, but that could be a tomato. Now what's this here? Shit, I can't tell anymore. I'll just stick it in the garden and find out. I'll just take them in the garden. Whatever comes up. And I might wait a week or so on these others. 2 watching, wow. I scared them away with my starter plants. Oh. And yesterday I brought a bunch of water in. The neighbor's wagon had some water in it, and I said, well, that's closer to where I'm coming in here. And I got probably about 4 gallons, 5 gallons of water. And here is my plants that can't be outside in the winter. And let's see real quick, because there's pineapples and there's a avocado. This one we had for like 6 years and it's still alive. And there's like a succulent plant of some sort that's gonna bloom. There's what is that? Yeah, that's thyme and rosemary. And here's some purple sweet potatoes. I hope Nana gets better so she can eat them next year. And there's some flowers. Okay, parsley. It's a this came up volunteer in the planter, and I brought it in for the winter. And it'll bloom out next spring, but I'll get a lot of parsley in the meantime before it does that. So that's it for my indoor stuff. I just hope some of this other stuff comes up, even though I can't read the label. It needs. Okay, I got to turn that light off. Some people are watching. I'm gonna go out here where it might be interesting. I don't know. Okay. Go cut some more leaves. And it's windy out. Yeah, I'm worried about my box flying away when I'm putting it down. Oh, I was gonna, well, I might go back later. Okay. Here's another Napa. Yeah, Napa cabbage is supposed to make a head, but these leaves are edible. So, like I said, I got some starter plants in the house, and if they don't work this year, they don't make a head, I'll probably quit growing it. It doesn't, I planted these last summer, and all these plants decided to bloom. And I cut some stuff like this, I think it was like November 11th before it freeze, and I got one last batch that's still good enough to clean up and eat today. We're gonna do it today, at least I hope. That one had some mulch on it. Jeez. One viewer, 3 thumbs up. Okay. Like and subscribe and chat. Oops, I didn't cut that. I'll cut that one. Wind. 4 viewers. See, I'm getting a little box full. I've been covering these over the last few weeks, time to time, and they're just getting too tall to cover. And they pretty much did what they're supposed to do, is get at least a little bit of leafage to harvest, so I can put some in the hot pot. Oh, there's a weed. Yeah, that one's easier. Just cut the top off. I might cover that one. I think it's next weekend. It's going to be really cold. Now this down here is bok choy. That didn't work out right either. It's all blooming. That one's a little guy that's blooming right there. These are going to be pretty good hot pot leaves. Got some viewers. No chats today. Nothing. We can't talk football or Grateful Dead because Bob Weir passed away. I just got reading the news and I saw that this morning. No chance. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that. That's got mud on it. Okay, got that cleaned up. Well, it did what it did. And here's some more cabbage. Hopefully they make heads in the spring. Oh gosh, I think it blew a tarp off. Neighbor's got chickens and the wind just, oh my God. Let's go up top here first. Get in the box. Oh boy. There's some bok choy. Don't pull the box. Six views. People are clicking on this and then they say, what the heck is he doing? He's cutting some bok choy before it freezes. And look at all, they all decided to bloom. Oh gosh. Here's some more. Oh man. And here's some volunteer lettuce. I was clearing out, the lettuce was right here where these plants are, the lettuce row, and then when I wanted to plant or transplant these, oh boy, I wanted to transplant these plants. I scraped the area off and it had lettuce seeds because it bloomed, and I harvested the seed, and some of the seed was left and it started growing. I've had a couple salads already, and there's not really enough here to cut. I'll probably cover it again when it gets really cold. Keep it going. I'll cut the top off. These will probably taste real good. I hope I don't know what you're seeing. Oh. Getting a bunch. No chats. Haven't done a live video for probably about 2 months, and I decided, well, I'm going to do this. Ooh, that one's kind of faded. Don't cut everything. Some of these got bug holes from 2 months ago. Oh, oops, that's a maple leaf. 5 viewers, and they'll probably leave in 5 seconds. So that, some of it was bok choy, some of it was Napa in that last group. Try not to step on the lettuce for this last one. This one's got a lot of leaves. I'm probably going to get enough for 2 hot pots. All right, again on this side. Well, it feels, well, I'll cut that out of the, there's a lot. I'm going to just, here. That's a lot of work doing that. Getting some more. Okay. Okay. It's getting heavy, which is good. 6 viewers. And I cleaned the neighbor's chicken coop. And I got 21. I used her wagon because it was bigger. And I hauled 21 loads of chicken manure, and it's pretty much decomposed. That's pretty much dirt, and I'll spread it out all over. First, I'm gonna spray for weeds. Get these weeds, put some Roundup on them and kill the weeds, and then spread the manure around. Because if I spread it first, it'll cover the weeds and they'll poke up through the manure if I sprayed after that. So got one more little Napa. And here's a volunteer onion. I had sweet onions last spring. I missed one, and there it's growing. I'll just leave it. I'll figure how to plant things around it until it gets ripe. Okay, one more. This little, I can see there's buds on it. Napa cabbage. And hopefully the ones inside that I got started will grow different this spring and form heads. But I got a box full of stuff to put in the hot pot. I'm gonna put in. I might just. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe 3 bags. 3 grocery bags. Just put them in, tie it loosely, and put it in the fridge. Now here's some more cabbage. Looking pretty good. And this cabbage had the pleasure of being eaten off by the groundhog, and it's coming back. It's got, I might trim I can do that now. I'll trim a couple of these. See this one, what? Are
those dishes clean?
In the fridge? In the
Dishwasher, yeah.
Those are clean.
Are you doing hot pot with us?
Yes.
When is your game?
What?
When is your game?
1. Okay. They want to do hot pot, but this is not going to be in the hot pot. I got some from in November that's still good. I cut it and I thought, well, this will that won't last more than like 2 or 3 weeks, but it's last over 2 months. Almost, it's 3 months. Wait a minute, November to 2 months. It's 2 months. It's got to be picked through, and some of the yellow leaves and rotten leaves or whatever's in it to be called out, and I'll get that going. And I'll put this up here, and I'll do it. I think wind won't catch that so hard. And here's some flowers that are already growing. They grow about 1.5 foot, and they have, I forgot what they were called. I think it was paper or something. But they have these little yellow flowers. You mix them in with daffodils and then take them inside and have an arrangement. I think we have this lone cabbage here. I put cabbages all over the garden to see where's the best spot to overwinter cabbage. See, there's one there, and there's some down there. There's none there. So, and then I got these big leaf piles from the neighbor's yard. They don't take care of the yard, so I'll take that's a huge pile. And there's all along the fence, there's leaf mulch, and I'll put that around plants. I'm gonna have plenty of fertilizer with the chicken manure and the mulch. I'll have no chats. I'll have plenty of fertilizer. So I'm thinking what to plant here. Now the neighbors, they got this new shed. It's going to shade this a little bit in the afternoon, come mid-spring, and I'll have to plan around it a little bit where some things might not work as well over here than other areas. So that's a little bit less sun. But last June, I actually cut some tree down over there, and then the auto body shop over here cut the rest. So I get all this morning sun now. And there's a big branch up there. If I can get dangerous with a chainsaw and a ladder, I might think about lopping that one off, but I probably shouldn't do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'll plant some corn, more potatoes, and I haven't really decided where. I got those purple sweet potatoes. I don't know where to put those. I might try them. They take such a lot of ground. I might figure a way to put them down here where this leaf pile is. What I can do is just take the leaf pile and spread it out, and then stick the individual potato slips around, and I'll have this where they can crawl all over. They'll have that fence again. So maybe I won't do that. So I might do it here. That's probably a better option. Sweet potatoes here, they can crawl out a little. And I'll have pumpkins, and I don't know where. You see it just, and I do have this raised garden bed over here that I made last with those trees that were cut down. And I haven't really decided there what to do. I'm thinking I like to try potatoes again, but the soil is so full of richness or contagions that it made the potatoes scabby, and a few of them rotted. So may try it again just to see if it took a year for it to kind of calm down and not be such a like a pathogen rich environment. So, and then I'm gonna plant some peppers. I put peppers in those pots, but those, so far I don't see them coming up. See, I'll put lettuce out. Lettuce this year. I'm thinking I might put it over there where that shed is gonna shade it a little. So I got lots of room. I just have to figure out what's the best area for everything. I'm thinking of trying a few tomatoes next to that shed. It gets shaded about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I want to try it to see if they'll do okay. What they'll do is they'll grow a little bit slower, so I'll have a staggered season on the same plants I bring out. So I'll have a bit slower, but we got this lots of morning sun now, or a decent amount. And I had last summer I had right next to I wonder if I can see where it was while I mowed it, but I had 3 rows of corn right next to the shed, and like the first row was like a week later than the other 2, so it staggered it, and it's a good thing. You won't have it all ripen at the same time. So they'll probably with the tomatoes do the same thing. I'll put this down. 4 thumbs up. Someone has. I'm gonna take that inside in a minute to figure out what to. And here's all my. I use like iPhone cables. That's what is that? Modem wire for phones. And I use all kinds of stuff to tie things up. Mostly tomatoes, and I put screens on top of stuff to keep the squirrels from digging. There's lots of sticks here for support, steel posts to tie tomatoes to. So I just got a bunch of, it's not a very pretty thing, but it's a lot cheaper than buying stuff all the time. Okay, and here's these good cabbages. Let's check this one out. And I know that one's a Jersey Wakefield by its pointed top. And all these are from seed that I had plants. What was it? Oh, the original plant was like was it 2022? And I harvested seed from it. And I planted some. And these all, was it 7? There's 7 here. These were all clumped up over there in one little area. And I dug them up and I spaced them out. And they look pretty good. I'm concerned about that could be eaten pretty soon. If it's, I hope it doesn't bolt. But these look pretty good. And I do cover them when it gets really cold. I use these. This blankets and stuff was junk that was over at the neighbor. I was cleaning that up and I found like a sleeping bag, and this tarp thing was in like right along the creek. I don't know where it came from, but I used it to cover. And then I throw leaves on top to really make it keep its heat in. So I just use old clothes and leaves and keep things alive. And I'm going to be eating a lot of cabbage. If this works, I'm going to be eating a lot of cabbage in the spring. So just thinking about plans. And I'll probably put some climbing beans somewhere. I have these beans. I don't know what they are exactly, but one climbed up, it was right over here a couple years ago, 3 years ago. It climbed up and I took some of the seed and I grew it this year. Actually, it grew and then there was volunteers and then it grew and I harvested seed from it. And then I planted over there. So that's the 3rd year, so it'll be the 4th. And I like them. They're very productive. And they will slow down in the heat of the summer, but they'll kind of come back in the fall. So those are keepers. And Nana wants some turkey craws. I'll find a place for them. Turkey craw beans. There's a robin. Now the thing is, these robins never really left this winter. So I told everybody this weather pattern is not a snow pattern. And I don't think we're going to get snow this winter. And we're pretty much halfway through. It could snow, but it's just not a snow pattern. It can get cold a little bit. But if it warms up in the 40s, like today, and the robins can come out and look around and why are you here? Florida's that way. I'll zoom in. Where are you at now? Two viewers watching a robin through a fence. That robin wants me to dig so I can get some worms. I'm not digging today. Okay. Lots of work to do coming up over the next few months. Get some garden going. Well, one thing. I should have took a picture, like a photo, of when I was cutting this stuff, and I forgot. But I got this stuff. Okay, thanks for watching, and Jen Miller's Garden. I'll turn this around. Oh boy, look at this. Not sweating. Not today, no sweating today. And thanks for watching Jim Miller's Garden. Hope you enjoyed this little escapade of cutting a bunch of bok choy and Napa cabbage for hot pot. Thanks for watching.